uh, certified trainer, and my main expertise in the HRSD, ITSM, and the integration, including item as well, like discovery and the service mapping. And my more focus on nowadays in the HRSD and the ITSM integration. So this is the only thing from my end. Everyone, can you go one by one? Let's start with Ravi. Yeah, Ravi, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, hi friends. I am. I have total 2 years experience in ServiceNow. I have worked on ITSM and CSM.
Hmm.
Uh, Presently, I'm not working. I lastly worked on TCS on the payroll of Texas.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, and your more experience on ITSM or some other module as well?
ITSM. I have done
ITS,
only one project in CSM.
CSM. Okay, great.
Yeah,
So I think it would be good for you for like the similar kind of thing here in the HRSD as well. So it will be more helpful. Okay, perfect. So next, Gopi. Yeah, Gopi.
Yeah, hi. Um, yeah, myself Gopi Gaddam. Currently, I'm working with enterprise mindset. Recently, I have 3 years of experience in the service now with ITSM model, and recently I got a job with the enterprise minds. Currently, I'm working with the project, ITSM implementation project. Yeah,
Okay, great.
actually, I'm expertise in ITSM only. I'm looking for moving to another models like HRSD, ITDM, ITOM,
Mhm. Okay,
ITAM.
perfect.
Yeah.
So your expectation is more on in this class for the HRSD, right?
Yeah, yes, currently I'm looking for charity class, HRSD classes. So that's why I'm attending this demo.
Okay, okay, great.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Thank you.
thanks. Uh, Ramesh, Ramesh, can you please unmute yourself and then I believe Ramesh is on the call or is Subbu? Can you check with the Ramesh if he's able to have me? Okay, no problem. Let's go with the Narasimha. Yeah, Narasimha, can you
I,
go ahead, please?
yeah, I'm actually SAP consultant. So we need an integration for SAP to ServiceNow HRSD. So I want to know about more about this, how from SAP to success factors to HRSD integrations we are doing now. So I wanted to know about more about how the flow will be happening from ServiceNow to other modules, something like that. So I'm just
Mhm.
came here to attending this demo. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, so next is Trind, right? Trind Chaudhary.
Hi, good morning, friends. My name is Trinath.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Right now, I'm working on ServiceNow ITSM as an admin and come developer in a HCL. So, as my friend suggestion, I'm looking for this HRSD module. So, I'm attending this demo. I need this HRSD module. So, I'm looking for the go.
Okay, perfect.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. So let me go for the one by one what we are going to cover in HRSD. So first of all, anyone can tell something about HRSD, like why, and do you have any idea, like in any project or any of sources, video, or maybe the PDF you heard about how HRSD
Uh,
the using the service now?
I don't know about this HRSD. Like in normal, like human resources and the service delivery. If you have any service to deliver to any customer, we need this HRSD module. So it's a basic kind of knowledge I have. That's
Mhm. Great, no problem, no problem. Okay, perfect. So yes, absolutely right. Why we are using the HRSD, because of we need to manage all the things in the service now related to the human resource. Okay, like list example for if someone find like employee want to find what is a HR policy in any of the company. Okay, if they want to move like office from one location to another location, then also they can use the HR related things. They can send an email, or maybe they can directly contact to the HR manager via email, text, phone, or maybe some other sources as well, right? Similar way, if need any corporate credit card or something, then also they can request. So many of the things which is required, uh, you know, to use. And for this, as you know, that is very painful to maintain all this information in a Excel or maybe some other tool as well. Like nowadays, you can see there is multiple tool available in the market, and then for the HR person, or maybe you can say for the employee as well, it is very difficult to remember the password and the website as well, or you can say some application where directly they can go and they can register over there, right? So this is reason the service now having the HRSD application, where in a single source directly you can use, you can track your uh, the query, like whatever you have raised via the case. So in the service now, as you know that in ITSM we are using incident management, right? So similar way in the HRSD we are using the case management. So everything is going via case. If you want to raise any request related to the salary issue or something, then you need to raise the case into the service now. Okay, so let me share my screen and have some slide what we are going to cover, that will more helpful for everyone. Okay, let me know once my screen visible to all of you.
yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so here in the service now, what we are going to cover in the service now, this is the model we have, service now HR service delivery. Okay, so this is the one things what HR going to deliver to the employee, or also employee they can query with help of the service delivery. The next module will be manage HR access, and then third one is automated HR process, in the integration. This we can include here, uh, here Nasima, they are looking SAP integration, right? So he can use this module for the automation process by like uh, automatic user creation in the service now, or you can say the contact as well. So this kind of thing we can do it in the service now. But the fourth module is employee engagement, and then five is the track HR progress. So this is all about the HRSD training we're going to cover. If you see here the introduction, like why we are going to use HRSD. So it's a simple, like I mentioned. So when employee need HR services, they typically use a longer various system to contact HR to ask for the help, right? So for this, we are going to use here, and if you go like, if you can see here, this is Workday. So Workday is also a SAP application, right? So in the SAP application, directly like
Excel means, sorry to disturb, interrupt, like your slide is not moving. I think screen was freeze.
okay, is it, can you
Yeah,
check now?
it's not doing. It's in the same slide, first slide only.
Okay. Let me try. Give me a minute, just
So yes, now it's the screen is moving.
okay, fine. So
Thank you.
in this, okay, thanks for giving me. So this more in this intro, you can see like we are. I'm taking one example for the Workday. So initially, like before the service now, most of the company they are using the Workday, and also nowadays also they are using. But most of the customers are migrated from the Workday into the service now, because nowadays every user directly they want to use service now for ticketing and also for the change management, incident management, process related things. Also, we have the knowledge management in the service now, and for this is the reason they want to use HR as well, because of the single point of contact and everyone can easily access the service now. So as you know that in the service now we have various the application which nowadays we're using like ITSM, HRSD, CSM, and then if you go to the GRC, so GRC is also one application where use here in the service now. And then the integration, of course, we have to integrate multiple application with the service now, right? So this is the reason single point of contact we can directly use the service now, and then we can access. If you see here for related to what HRSG offer, and why this is important, because of many application we have nowadays in the market, and take this example for SAP, okay, and first Advantage, there is another application, right? If you see here in the right hand side, there is like HR team having legal team, payroll team, IT, and the employee facility as well. So everyone, like very they're very difficult to manage the things like which is coming query from any of the employee, right? Because of multiple application and multiple, you can see the team as well. So most of the company nowadays, like they're using Excel sheet to maintain, or maybe phone call, or you can say that text messages to confirm, or you can say to call or raise a query. So it's difficult to track all these things as a service day-to-day activity. So in the service now, we can use HRSD as a case management, where directly someone can raise a query and they can track easily what is the status of that the record, or you can say the case. Any question query as of now from anyone? Ravin, Gopi, Ramesh?
Prince,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Like, see, I have only one question. Like, in the line and how to useful, like, it's a ticket based like ISM, or else we have a story based kind of thing. Because right now we are working on the ticket based story based. Like it's a agile methodology or like direct is there kind of tool for the testing module?
No, so there is like development. Of course, it will be we can do via the Agile, but after the implementation, okay, after implementation, if there is any issue reported by the customer, or maybe any of the employee, or maybe the HR team, okay, they can of course raise the case as well parallelly. But the development will be going by the story wise. If there is a small fixes or something, then also they can use the incident management as well. You can use HR application like the service
Okay.
now. So similar way, it's depend on the process of the company. Actually, it's not any
Okay.
specific things, but yeah, similar way you can say. But development
And the
always.
prints.
Hmm, sorry, your
Hello.
voice. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, now you're audible. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. In this HRSD module, we have both development and admin, or only admin for this.
Okay. So there is admin and development both we have and the service now. But the thing is, once you develop HRSD application, the service now, and all the configuration you have, like group management rules and everything, then you need to make an admin for HRSD from any of HR team, and parallelly they can manage their the application. Reason behind that, there is some set of information is very secure in the service now. Okay, and the HR team, they don't want to share those information to anyone, even for the admin as well. So once you deliver or make it admin of HRSD, so based on that, if they can commit, like you can do the access of that application, or maybe the module, then only you can access the data or do the development. So the main the, the main part is of course initially you do the development, and then you need to deliver, or can say hand over to the HR team, and they can manage partly operation point of view.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So okay, here now I'm going back to this. So you can see in this slide, the employee having many questions here in mind, like what uh, I need to do and where I need to go. If there is any the question or query. That's the example for the IT team we have, and the HR team as well, and there is a facility team as well, finance and the legal. So many team having, okay, and if some there is some issue raised by the team, or maybe any employee. So nowadays, like if not using the service now, okay, then what it will go, uh, the call to the HR team, okay, like for the laptop related thing, okay, that's the example of a laptop. I want a laptop, so I'm just calling to HR team because of I'm joining. So HR team will give the number to the IT team. IT team simply they will check yes, you are the new employee, then need to check take the approval from the facility management team. If they are allowed, then only I can get. Facility management will you can also give some suggestion. You can also check with the finance team if this budget allow or something or not. So if they will give approval, then we can allocate. Finance team also something then say that yeah, we need to check you are in the remote locations, it's legal or not legal. So this kind of thing they can do. So if all the process, if you're going with the like the phone or something or text messages, it will be very difficult, right? Maintain as well the HR team, IT team, and the facility management team, and the finance team as well in the legal. So for this like overburden kind of thing, you can say. So in the service now we have the COE specific to the work. COE is basically, you can say, kind of a special, like the group where they are, they are using for specific work. Okay, so for this we need to define services like under the COE, what service we are going to offer, what category we are going to configure, what topic we want to introduce. So these kind of thing we have available, and also like skill set also we need to maintain in the service now, because if the skill set is not defined, then what it will happen if someone raises any case into the service now, HR related skill, like if the person they having some HR related issue and you have not defined any skill into the service now, then what will happen? That case will assign to the IT team. Okay, IT team will look and then say simply, yeah, this is not in my scope. It should go to the HR team. Okay, so again, it will be the whole count will increase unnecessary if we not define uh, like skill into the service now. So this is reason the most important thing is whenever you're doing configuration in the service now for case management, so make sure you need to define a skill of each of the group. Okay, and in that, and after that we need to add to the people in that, or you can say the member who can handle that case. Okay, any question as of now, any of the team member here in the slide? Am I able to everyone?
Yes, yes, you're audible. For me, I don't have any queries.
Okay, perfect. So you can see here what is the current state of the HR as of now. Okay, so it what is it here? Like it means, as I mentioned in the previous slide as well. Here 93% of the HR staff, they feeling that the process are disconnected, meaning that, as I mentioned, multiple having the team and the multiple tool as well. Someone maintaining in the Excel sheet, someone maintaining in the online, some the other application as well. So this is the reason, disconnected, you can say. And also similar way for the employee as well, like employee having a no single place to access HR services, like for the time claim, like whatever you're doing the work, so every day you need to claim the time, right? So there is different tool for salary slip or something. You have a different tool. Okay, for any other financial things, or you want to buy any laptop something, then it will be a different application. So it's very difficult to remember all the password and the application name, or need to bookmark it in somewhere, or maybe you need to write down something in some of the notebook as well. So this is the reason they have like come up with the solution, the service now, where directly they can access everything. Like if you want to raise any laptop request, then you need to use the service catalog here. If you want to see any knowledge related thing, then directly you can go the knowledge management service now. If you want to do any integration, then again you can do integration like SAP integration. Only want to see. So this kind of thing. If you go in the next slide, you can see here related to who use ServiceNow HRSD. Okay. So like employees and the worker can use HRSD. HR professional also they can use. Other departments like if there is any related to the work task within HR process or maybe onboarding related things if you want to do, then other department they can do it. Okay. Leadership they can monitor the process like it's going smoothly or not. So based on that they can also access and uh, make a decision on some kind of a static things as service now. Directly they can do reporting as well. So all the facility we have under the HRSD. Okay. In this slide, any question? Any of okay, so there is no. Then moving to the next slide. So what is the benefit of HRSD if we're going to enable in the service now? Okay, so as I mentioned, like automate the HR interaction, like with help of the case management directly. You know, the employee can raise a case in the service now, and uh, the progress, or you can say the status, they can like track, and also it will be automate the routine process as well. Like if they want to see they want to reroute something, then we can do the configuration of our stand for like this is automated process where do the assignation, or you can say the assignment will configuration in the service now work at once this application, so we can use it here. And also like automate mm, uh, the process where directly it will go to the right person and the right department as well. Now you can manage your the track and priority of HR work, like use a single platform for all HR services, and deliver a consistent employee experience, as you can see here in the slide as well, and track and prioritize the work as well. So this is the benefit of the HRSD. Now, if come up in the third section here, I can say the Employee Center Pro. This will have to, for the employee single system to engage HR. Like they don't want to go any other application directly. They can access in the service now, and they can get all the information. If you see here, part of the HRSD and the platform, what we can do, how the application is integrated with the HRSD. So if you see here, there is HR related things, and then security, uh, intelligence apps as well, customer services, IT, and all are like ITSM we have, customer service management we have, intelligent application, HR service delivery, security one, governance like I mentioned here, our GRC module. Okay, software asset management, IT, BM as well. So all are the integrated to each other in the service now. So there's no need to go anywhere. Each and everything you can do here, like IT operation as well, IT organization for the discovery, and the service mapping as well. You want to do some kind of the cloud management application discovery as well, then also you can do it here. So it is a very easy to interact and then use services with simple help for references actually. See any question as of now from anyone here on that? I'm taking silent. So moving to the next slide. So in the service now, like what we have for the HRSD application. So one application is related to HR case and knowledge management. So this is you can say core HR human resource core actually. Mm, a plugin available in the service now. So first of all, we need to install that one, enable that plugin, and then we can move further. Okay. The second one is employee Center Pro, where you can submit the knowledge, or you can say submit a request or AI powers or something. So it's related to search if you want to look something in the service now with help of some specific keyword, then you can use it. Life cycle of events, like what would be during in the onboarding request, or you can say the leave of absence. In onboarding request, what's required before onboarding to the any employee? Basically, we need to like uh, inform employee like when the laptop is going to deliver to the employee, and also uh, need to like account opening uh, information, or you can say need to uh, interact with the manager as well, and department locations. So everything is come up under the onboarding process. So we can automate here into the service now with the simple, like just use a you can say the order guide here, and we can use it. The next the application is in the service now is HR integration, where we need to double information from any other sources like SAP, or maybe like let's example for the workday. So the employee information available in the workday, and we want to pull information in the service now on some certain period of the time, or maybe like mm, uh, whenever any update are into the uh, workday, it should come into the service now at the same time. So yes, we can do that with help of there is many various way actually. Either we can do the schedule job, we can apply here to based on some source of data, like we need a source of data exactly where we want to retrieve the information to the service now, and the credentials. Second way is directly we can use the REST API, because it's supported by the service now. So uh, if you want to retrieve any information from um, the workday, then there will be the two things: either you need to get information from the workday, or also you can put information from service now to workday as well. So for the syncing, so for this we can use the get post and put method, and also if you want to use some deletion kind of thing as well, which is if required, then also you can use it. The third, the fourth application is HR performance analytics content pack. So what is meaning of the content? This is not full practically. This is already like whenever you're going to enable the HRSD application, then it will come, so that you can do some basic kind of the reporting, or you can say into the service now, like all active cases you want to see per week, and you can easily see into the service now. So most of like uh, performance analytics under this we have the reporting, so you can use it that one. If you want to create a new, then of course you can do it, and you can add into the dashboard as well based on your uh, requirement. Yes, next is employee document management. So uh, in this module, what we are going to cover, like how we can use document management in the service now for HRSD perspective. This example, if someone if you want to release a offer letter, or maybe some document you want to upload into the service now for at the time of the joining, like mark sheet or maybe other address proof or something, then you need to just send a link to the employee, and they can go into that link and they can upload that document into service now. So there is like a it's a non-disclose agreement as well, so I can use. So there is separate actually module here, or plugin we need to enable apart from the ARSD core actually. So this is used for the document management. So this is the things. Any question here as of now? If no, then I'm moving to right. So if you go here, like in module wise, so in the first module we have that now HR service delivery. So under this we are going to only cover HR is to overview, like example for uh, mm, case management related things we can say, and also like how we can create the group roles and the contact into the service now, who can create the case into the service now. Like in the service now, uh, everyone or every single user cannot create the case. First of all, that employee or maybe the user need to make a contact, and then only they can raise up the case into the service now. If you're not, if your contact is not into that record, then this option will not visible, or you can say you cannot raise the case that case. So this is the important thing. So under this we are going to cover. Next module I related to manage HR access. So under this we will manage here HR group skill, and generate the manage HR profile as well. So profile is very important in the service now for HRSD. Now in the next we have automate HR process for the HR document template, create HR criteria, and bulk HR cases. And the third, under this, we have HR service and HR case template as well. So we have to create some services as a means based on the COE, and then the template as well. So that in one go, if we create it, then everyone can use that without wasting the time. As you know that on the incident or problem or change as well, we can create template and we can utilize similar way into the service now. For HRSD as well, we have the option where directly can create the template, and for the some need, then directly they can use it without adding in other information. So basic thing we can add to the template. Any question from anyone here as of now?
Uh, Basically, Prince, I have one question here now. Like, this HRSD module is relates to only like offboarding and onboarding the employee, or else is there any integrations kind of thing you have to do in it?
Yeah, of course. You can do the integration as well, as I mentioned, for the SAP integration, right? A workday, you can say. Like the service now is not a single, uh, point of, can say, the application for employee perspective. Okay, so in that case, if you want to pull data from some other application. Let's take example for Workday. So in that case, you can do the integration. Okay. So for this, there is we have the plugin as well for the Workday, or also if you want to enable with help of the REST API, also you can do it, or you can create custom application as well. Custom, or you can say the scripted API, and then you can use it for the case management, or if you want to use for employee information update, insert and the update record into the service now. For that purpose also you can use. For also you can use the documentation, like it's very difficult to manage the document related thing, uh, like disclosure, signature, or you can say any of that document if you want to upload. So directly you can come to the service now and then upload it, or you can do the signature something. So all this thing we can do. It's not only for the case management, many other things which is related to the HR. All the things can do it here, like payroll management or the leave management. So all these things we have actually.
Okay, thank you.
And if you see here for the employee engagement, what we have like manage content of employee service centers, knowledge management. So you know that we have already the knowledge management, the service now. So for HRSD also you can use the knowledge management. You know better, like why we use the knowledge management. So anyone can tell me about the knowledge management, how we, in the past project you have used. Anyone can tell on that, how you use in
No,
IT as a knowledge.
no idea. Friends. Knowledge management in the sense like what? I mean,
Knowledge management, it means have you used like let's take example for if you want to search something information into the Google, okay, so based on that keyword the information is coming, right? Similar way, and the service now we have knowledge base actually. Okay, so all information, like if you want to put some technical information into the service now, okay, let's take example, some error is coming into the laptop, okay, and for that someone reporting, okay, as an incident. So what can do, you can do the investigation, and all the steps you can put into the service now as a part of the knowledge KB article actually. And further, if there is any issue coming to any other employee or the team member, or maybe the user, directly they can, whenever they're going to create any incident or case, okay, when they're going to put like getting error, or maybe the error message into the sub description, there will be no similar search keyword will come along with the KB article. Okay, so it will be helpful. Like it will create, they will not create the incident. They can directly go through with the KB article. They can see all the steps, and they can fix that issue.
no,
So
yeah,
basically,
but
this,
no,
yeah. So
issue will be the solution will be near to our team, right?
yes, yes, and something which
Okay.
is not uh, uh, that KB article or something, then what they can do it, they can create a incident, and based on that technical team can review that information or the issue, and then if required to make it like they KB article, they can resolve that incident and mark error. If they want to create a KB article, then they can also create it. Okay, so based on that review, a reviewer can review that and they can further publish if everything is okay in that KB article. This is the use of similar we can use here information into the HRSD as well. For HR service, the catalog, so it's similar to in ITSM. We know that we have a record producer and the order guide and the simple catalog, right? Similar way we have here in the HRSD as well. We can create the service catalog, or we can say we can get a record producer for HR cases as well, like from employee self-service. Uh, you can create the record producer for that, so that if user don't have more access into the service now, directly they can go into the service now, and with the help of the employee center, directly they can use that catalog and then they can submit that request. So this is all about our the things what we are going to cover. The last topic is track HR process, like the reporting uh, dashboard. Okay, HR performance and HR survey. So you know that already, like HR reporting is simple reporting where we don't need the performance analytics. Okay, uh, directly we can go to the reporting and use the table name and whatever condition you want to put over there, you can put it, and then you can pull the report from the source. Now also you can do the schedule for that report as well, and you can share that report. Same thing if you want to do some more detail about the performance analytics as well, so you can go with that. Some of the already the reports are available in the performance analytics. You can utilize that. If you want to create, then you can create a new list. And then the last one is HR survey. So once any case is closed, and you know that uh, in the incident management as well, we have the survey, right? So similar way, you can use the survey as well for the HR case as well. If once the HR case is closed, then it will trigger for the survey, like everything is fine or not, and based on that, the feedback further we can, the team or HR team will consider or do an improvement which is required for the department. So this is the only thing. Any other question from anyone? If you want to ask, you can please.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So this tool, if you are using any kind of SAP or academic success factors, anything, do we need to link this service particularly, or like any linkage will be there, like any field mappings will be there, or something like it is an uh, grievance management tool, something like that.
Yeah. So let's take example for the employee. Okay. So if you want to integrate two applications, let's take example for the Workday and the ServiceNow. So of course, if you want to do the integration, the first thing is required endpoint. Okay, so because everything the service now we have in form of the table, right? So we need to give the API information, either you are going to via SOAP or the rest. Okay, so table API is required here. So you can give the tail API. You need to get username and the password in service now. Okay, and then the film mapping if you want to do. Okay, so there is one process if they want to read all the, because if you're going to provide a API, then of course they can read all the our JSON the information which is available in that API, and they can do the mapping. If not, then what we can do, directly you can create the custom, the REST API, or you can say also in the if you see the API Explorer as well, we have option. Okay, if you don't want use more the scripting, then directly you can go into the service now. We have a API Explorer, and you can define the field as well, like what field do you want from uh, the workday, or if you want to give any field a specific workday, then also you can include, and then you can get uh, this API things, and then you can share it to the team. So based on that, they can just send the message, or you can say the information is the form of the to the service now, and directly it will come into our table, and that it will process. Okay, if you need like to do any further process for that, like any you want to create a rule, like once it will receive, then what would be the next. Okay, like based on the status, if you want to sanity check, like the record is correct or not, or some mandatory information is coming or not, then we can do here in the service now as well. Before inserting the record, you can verify the value which is in the form of the decision. You need to split that information and then map to the our target table and field. So you can get, yeah. Any other things apart from that?
Prince, I have one question. Like this HRSD module can create roles, group, and service catalog items, too, right?
Yes, you can do it, but
Uh,
there's always. Mhm.
Yeah. Like as ITSM, we have creating roles and groups to the users and giving access to the users. Like
Yeah,
in HRSD, like that.
yeah, yeah, similar to. But the thing is,
Yeah,
whenever you
any module, like any module like ITM, ITM, HRD, any module, first we need to create user groups. So that is the that is the basic things.
yeah, of course, because yeah,
Yeah.
this is the first thing we need to do it into the service now, and this is applicable for either you're going to use CSM or HRSD, okay, or ITSM. So this is required. Even for if you want to use ITM as well, so also this is required, because everyone cannot use the agile. Okay, so you need to put some user in that group, or make it in the product or something. So what would the role they require? Similar way you can do it into the service now for the HRSD as well, like who can access your services, who can create a topic, who can enable the COE. Okay, so those thing is required. The most important thing is, whenever like if you want to create a group or role or something, so make sure prefix should be the HR, so that it will easily identified. Okay, so this is the thing. Now yeah, anyone having any question here?
How many days this process when this training will be? This
Okay, so it will be like I can cover in the 15 days. Okay,
Okay.
so the hours will be the 15. Okay, but the thing is like in this one day I'll do all the critical things. Okay, parallelly some practical as well. The next day you can do all the practical and the process, like to get a service, or maybe get a topic or the template, or like say the survey roles user. Okay, if you have like any integration related stuff, then also we can cover those things as well, because as of now I don't have the ready made any other application where directly we can access, but of course I'll go through the process, like how you can create the HRSD case as well via the REST API. So for that we can use the Postman create that record, okay, as the third party application. So, and also onboarding or boarding process we can do via the service catalog. So more on that, my main focus will be the
Any
practical actually
checkpoints
here.
you will be telling, Prince? Any checkpoints like for day where we need to integrate this application for success factors and any HR application points you will be telling or not?
Yeah, yeah, of course I'll tell the checkpoint like what is what you can do the that integration. So of course
Yeah.
I'll cover that one as well because uh, uh, many of the things maybe in some restriction as well, some of the things we cannot integrate directly, but some of the things we can do it, okay.
Yes,
So
at least if
we
you
need to
tell the process and show some way we can best right then right.
yeah, of course I'll do that. So this is
Yes.
the thing. So it will every day will be the 1 hour, okay, the session. It's up to you if you want like 1 day gap between the session, then it would be good for you so that you can take the more time to for you can say, the practice, okay, and the next day we can come up the new the topic. So this is my plan actually. What is your plan, like how you want to process further? You want on daily basis or you want like
What time you will be telling this training?
uh, actually today I'm in the UK actually. So here the timing is the 6:35 now. So I started at 5:30, so it is the too late for me. So my best time is like the evening time. Okay, so
Okay.
it would be good if you can, or it's up to you. Like if you want to, 8:30 also fine for me. 8:30 my time, or your will be like 12:30 something.
The team
Prince,
12 1. Yeah.
will be in the
Prince,
office right to team.
Okay. Okay. Then can we do it in the evening time? Yeah.
Yeah, evening after because 8:30 p.m. right? You are saying your time you said no.
My morning time 8:30, and your will be the afternoon.
No, no,
If you want,
8:30 a.m. right? You are saying UK time.
yes, 8:30 UK time.
But 8:30 UK time IST if we take ours our will be 1 p.m. Okay.
1 p.m. Yeah, absolutely right.
Because we'll be in the maybe in the lunch time or
Okay.
something.
Yeah. Okay. So do one thing. Can we do in your night time around 10 o'clock something?
Prince, is it possible to have a class in weekend base or is it daily base? Like I need only for Saturday, Sundays because on
It's up
daily
to
basis.
you. Yeah. Yeah. It's up to you. If you want, I can do it weekend as well. It's no problem.
Because night shift is going to be like afternoon 12:30 to evening 10. So it is not possible to attend these classes at HRSD. So I will attend on a weekend basis. Is it possible to you?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do. It's not a problem for
Yeah,
me.
actually, it's a good idea. Because we can say everyone is great. We need to
Yes.
take class.
Because
We can say
we are
like
daily
morning and evening session. So that is fine.
we are taking weekend classes. Is it possible to cover 1.5 hour, 2 hour things for you in the weekends, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah. 2 hours, I think fine for me. 2 hours every day.
Because if we are covering 2 hours, it will be 4 hours in a week. Uh,
Yeah.
Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday 4 hours. The rest of the days, like Monday to Friday, we can practice. And if there is anything, we can just ask if we in middle of the days or some initial starting of the session, something like that. Okay. Like
Yeah.
four
Yeah.
hours
So
class, we can practice for the next Friday, for the next 5 days from Monday to Friday. So that all will be for us, right?
okay. So let's do it in this
Yeah,
way.
that
Uh,
is
so 1 hour we can do for the practical and 1 hour for
Yes.
theoretical things. Is it
No,
fine?
if this process is agreed by all that, then we
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
we are Is everybody is okay for this? Weekends, like some 10 to 12, something like that. Like same time.
Yes, yes, only but only in the weekends.
Yeah, weekends.
And
That is not
morning we can
problem. It is now since I started. It is now almost
Yeah.
11, so 1 hour. So if you are taking for more than an
like
hour from
like
weekends, 10 to 12.
ఎప్పటికీ మన
So
ఐడి మళ్ళీ కొంచెం అనకపోయి
yes, yeah. Is everybody is okay for weekend session? 10 to 12 Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, yes, we are okay. We are okay.
we are
Uh,
okay there.
Yeah,
let's do in this way. With this, not 10 to 12. Let's take
Hmm?
here your time. 12 to, or 1 o'clock something. The your afternoon. So for me it
yeah,
will
okay,
be 8. Okay,
okay.
8:30. Okay. So
Or
let's.
12 to 1 you are saying? Afternoon, right? Weekends.
Yeah, yeah, we can. So if you want,
Okay.
we
So
can connect
one
tomorrow.
hour you cover, more than 1 hour. If you are okay,
More than
we
one
can.
hour.
Yeah,
More than 1 hour. 2 hour I'll cover. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So let's
I'm
do
okay
in
with
this.
the thing. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So let's start from tomorrow. Okay. Uh, 2 hours, 8:30 my time, and your time will be the 1 p.m. Okay.
Sorry, 1 hour to 12.
No, no. So your time will be 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, and my time will be 8:30 to 10:30. 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince, I have a doubt. Actually, it's too late to ask.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Friend,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
actually, I have a doubt. It's too late to ask. What is the role required to access the SRSD module in real time? What is the role required for the user?
So there is a HR admin. There is this is a role. I can show you. I have a few more times. Let me go to the system. That will more.
Yeah, SR and the department, right?
Yes, yes. So always,
Yes.
the role start with the HR. Okay. Prefix
Okay.
will be the HR.
Any role related to the HR, related to HR, they start with the HR, right? HR underscore.
Yes, yes, yes. Always,
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
always
Good.
it will
Good.
be
Thank you.
with this.
Yes,
Mhm.
thank you, Prince.
And Prince, how the market for this HRSD module? Is it early or else
So
is it
market
okay?
is, yeah, yeah. So market is a good here because nowadays every company at least they want to, the two, two or three, you can say, the application for understanding. So not only the ITSM, also need you have experience on HRSD or the CSM or the item, then it's more beneficial. Okay. So market is good, and nowadays more of like you can say many companies migrated from the any other application to the service now for HRSD because they are already using the ITSM or some other application like the item. So the less the maintenance, or you can say the pricing point of view also is the less, because they are taking the package from the service now directly. So it's good to maintain, and then also it's easy to handle actually, and everything is
and
available in the
and
service.
and Prince, last but not least, like this for a HRSD module, will you guide how to face the interview for this HRSD module? Because normal ITSM, this kind of is different, and HR is different, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what kind
So
of questions
yeah,
will
of
be?
course, what I can do, like once the course will complete, okay, then one or two session we can do on the integration, like for the interview process as well. If you want, I can help you, or I can give you some the sample the interview question as well, so that you can prepare from your end as well.
Okay, okay, because the normal processes, ideas are also different, but these HR processes are purely different, right? So for that's it.
Yes, yes. So it's good, like the main thing is, whenever you are going for the interview, okay, first thing, make sure, like, uh, the module wise, okay, like what module we have or what services we are using in the HRSD. Okay, so service topic COE, and like the case management. So these are the only things is very important. Okay, apart from that, all are, like all the things you can you already used, or in any other application. Let's take example for the knowledge management. Okay, so knowledge management you have already covered into the ITSM. Okay, if we talk about performance analytics, so performance analytics we have in HRSD, and also you have into the ITSM as well. Okay, and there is separate the application as well. So only the thing is different on the reporting point of view. Apart from that, all the things are same, like whatever condition you are using, what filter you want to do, the sources you want to create. So all the things are similar. Only thing is we have different table, different condition. That's it. Portal already
Okay.
you used. Okay, service portal you are using. So similar way into the HRSD having the separate portal. Okay, so directly, like whatever you have done, the customization on the in the SP portal or employee center, similar way you can do it here as well. The only is you need to change the application and then you do your development, because this is code application, right?
Okay, friends. Thank you.
Yeah, Prince, one last question from my side. So this HRSD consultant role in the companies will be ongoing process throughout the days, right? Like it is not an for some days if you are working on this application as a developer, as an admin, so
Mhm.
that will not be an end, right? It will be an
No,
ongoing process, right?
yes, of course, of course. In service now, each of the application, uh,
Yeah, yeah.
is ongoing process. Once you do the development, of course, support is required. Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So yeah, because everyone will not, like, if you're going to hand over to any of the HR team, they are not going to create any new topic or services. Okay. Of course, they will
Ah,
come
yes,
up with you, and they will,
yeah.
provide the access, and then you can, do into the service now.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
this is of course it will be, very you can say the helpful, or you can say demanding nowadays actually.
Yes. So you'll be covering both a developing part as well as the day-to-day activities part, whereas an end
Ye-
user part also, right?
yes, yes, most of the
Okay.
things I believe, like the development is similar thing, what we have done into the ITSM, it will be the
Yeah.
similar, like field creation and the apply UI policy, and like client scripting, right? A script include or business rules,
Yes.
everything is the same. Only thing is table name is different, that's it. But
Yes.
yeah, process wise if you go, then yeah, of course it will be, different.
Yeah. It's all are interlinked with ITSM, right?
Yes, whenever you're going to do the development correlate with the ITSM, which is you can say the backbone of the service now. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
have
ITSM is the heart of service now, right?
yes, half of the service now,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. So it's like the upgrade and everything, like you have already covered the things, the reporting, performance analytics, and the case. If you go with
So
the
any
case management,
specific certifications do we have for the HRS
yes,
defense to do
yes,
if
we
you want
have,
to do?
yes, we have separate certification for that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Prince,
So
you're providing certificates too?
no, because it's required coupon, right? So coupon is
Yeah, yeah,
required.
sure.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, so if you have coupon, then of course you can, go and you can, use the online exam. Of course I can help out on in terms of the exam. I can
Yes.
give you some Even you can note down the question as well, like during the session. I'll tell you like this is the important. You can mark it and you can do some note so that it will helpful for you at the time of examination.
Okay, so apart from ITSM, we have the separate jobs for HRSD also, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because nowadays,
Because
in some of the portals, I'm seeing only they require HRSD only. That is what.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, yes, that is what. Okay.
So okay, then let's connect tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sure.
10:30 my time. Your time will be the 1 p.m. Okay,
Okay.
and then we can go further. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So thanks. Thanks. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Ben.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.